Hey guys, it's Syndicate here, and welcome to a pretty awesome mod that I'm going to show you guys. Now, it's kind of old, and it has been, like, updated recently to 1.1, and I thought it was that good that I really wanted to share it with you guys, because you never really see it mainstreamed in Let's Plays or something like that, where you see people with, like, crazy mods and all this sort of stuff. So I wanted to show you the new people who join Minecraft, and that sort of audience, as well as maybe the other people who knew about it, and I just want to bring it up again because I think it's really cool. So what I'm going to be showing you today is the Elemental Arrows mod from Risugami. Now, this is absolutely amazing, and it's been out since like really old school Minecraft, like really far back in beta. So it's finally been updated to the new version, as you can tell. I'll show you now. As you can see, I'm in the flatlands. If we can just exit this, I'm in the flatlands, super flatlands, created seed. This is just the seed 1.1. If you ever want to spawn, you'll spawn in front of a house over there. And what we're going to show you today is the elemental arrows. So we'll get on with this straight away. As you can see, I've still got my standard arrows. You know, pretty simple. They just do the little damage and nothing too special. But what I've got here, as you can see, I can't actually select my inventory, so I'm here. I'll show you my different combinations of arrows I've got. We've got eggs, we've got snowballs, we've got gunpowder, we've got coal, we've got diamonds, and we've got flint. So I'm going to take them one by one and show you guys what different arrows you can make and how pretty cool they are. So straight off, we're going to make the egg arrow. Now this, you might be like, what sort of arrow can you possibly make with an egg arrow? So straight away, once we want to use that sort of arrow, we've got to get rid of any other arrows and just keep that one standard arrow set there, and we'll fire this away. So as you can see here, you fire it and you get a chicken. Pretty cool, huh? Something also quite cool, this is, if you actually hit another mob, it'll turn it into a chicken, no matter what mob it is. Now, I kind of want to test this on an Ender Dragon, just to see how crazy that would be, because imagine if you could go to fight an Ender Dragon and just own it in one shot with this thing, and get like the 120 XP, 120 like XP levels for that. That would be kind of crazy. And you can hit a chicken with a chicken and with a chicken, and you can just keep producing. As you can see, the more feathers and more like actual chicken breast. So it's a good way of getting like a guaranteed chicken, instead of, you know, like normally with an egg you'd throw it on the ground or something and you possibly wouldn't get the egg. But in this situation, you will always get a chicken no matter where you hit it. So that's one of the really cool ones to show you. Next up, we're going to move on to snowballs, and you might be like, what's this one? And this one is kind of obvious. You know, it's going to make an ice arrow. As you can see, I've only got a standard texture pack on because it doesn't actually work with like Doku Craft, which is the one I use. And straight away, we're just going to fire this, and you might be like, oh, it doesn't really do anything. You know, it is kind of powerful, but like not to the point of this is one you'd use a lot. The only time I could ever see you using this is if you wanted to get across like a certain area. Like the sea, for example, like here you can see I'm firing this against water, and it'll actually do a really wide area of ice. So if I get some water out, I might be able to show you guys. I should have prepared the water, but oh well. We'll just spill it out here anyway. So we'll just make a big section. It probably won't fill this entire area, but oh well, we can still test it at least anyway. And this is a really cool mod, and it was just something that I wanted to add to my Minecraft project, because I don't want something that's too like game changing and it ruins it. But if you can add something like this, like new combinations of like already things that are already there, then it can make the whole Minecraft experience a lot more cooler. As you can see, it only does like a 3v3 set area, but if you're walking across the sea or something, you want to get from one place to the other, and you don't want to get in a boat, then it's a really good way for you to do it, or you know, whatever you need to do. So that's the ice one. Not too effective, but then again, it is, you know, cool because it is an elemental you know, an elemental arrow in the first place anyway. Right, so the next combination we're going to do is gunpowder. Now I'm pretty sure we all know what gunpowder is going to make here. So if we use our gunpowder arrow, we're just going to fire this straight away. Let's say on this this building. You see it fires TNT. You can actually see the TNT kind of like, if you watch slowly, so you can actually see the TNT stuck in it, and you can just cause so much damage with this thing. Like the range you can fire it from as well is just outstanding. And if you're going to use this on a multiplayer server, this would cause some crazy havoc. It's just so much fun to use, and I've been using it for mining actually in my single player. So say we want to take out like an entire row, like, you know, make our own mine, but we can't be bothered using our pick, we could just like literally do that, and look how much you can take out. The blast radius is quite large. Obviously it's just like a normal piece of TNT, but it's got a really big bang to it, and it can take out mobs really easily. Like we'll take out the full slime section, they'll all spawn again, take out the slimes again, and again, this would be really cool to see how it like faced up against the Ender Dragon, and it'd be something I'd love to do myself. But as we all know, in my world it's kind of corrupt, and I don't seem to be able to get there for some reason. Okay, so moving on to the next one, we have got coal. So we'll put our sticks in and our feathers, and we can make fire arrows. Now fire arrows are really cool. You fire it on a mob, it'll set them on fire straight away. We'll try and get, probably won't even hit that pig. So we'll just fly over there. But wherever you hit, it'll always set something on fire. As you can see, you can just like do a trail of fire. Now something cool with this, and as well as the lightning mod, is if you fire it through water sometimes, like in the sea, it'll hit the bottom of the sea. And at the bottom of the sea, it'll stay there. It won't disappear. So you can have like a really lit up underwater section. It does look really cool. And as you would think, fire does spread, so you can like go hitting some houses on fire. And again, in multiplayer, this would be so much fun. You could just absolutely barrage like a fort made out of wood, and they'd regret it. And your stone castle will be nice, safe, and secure until someone walks along with obviously the TNT arrows, and then you've got some trouble, because if someone comes along with fire arrows and tries to take out your castle and yours is made out of stone, but they have these, you ain't going to put up much of a fight. So okay, we'll get rid of this and we will move on to the next arrow. Okay, so the next arrow we've got here is going to be diamonds. Now this is a really expensive, like you don't really want to waste your diamonds like this, but if you've got a ton and you've got a way of, if you're just going to mess about with the mod on multiplayer or something like that, then it's kind of cool. So this one, as you can see, is lightning arrows. And it does do quite a lot of damage, like taking out mobs. It'll kill most of them like really fast, because the fire damage does end up affecting them. Well, it usually does, but this guy seems to be like fire resistant. So we'll just take him out with another smite. And again, it does set things on fire. This definitely does set the bottom of the seafloor on fire, and it makes a really nice light underneath it. You can set all these houses on fire because it just spreads like wildfire. And as you would think, lightning does spread the fire. So that is really, really cool to check out. And we'll get rid of that one. But again, it is really expensive when using diamonds for something like that. Do you really want to waste your diamonds? But then again, it's a really cool addition to the elemental arrows. And straight away, standardly, just to show you can still make your standard arrows. So we'll just put our normal arrows in here, and the next combination I'm actually going to show you now is really cool. As you can see, this is your combination for actually making a normal bow, which I've got down here. But this, however, so we'll withdraw these diamonds in 3 string. This combination, however, if we do this, we can actually make a homing bow. Now this homing bow is really cool, and you actually do get an achievement for it. Oh, 1 second, I'll try and show you. Just go back. Achievements, where is it? You unlock quite a lot more achievements through this actually. There you go. There you go. Blow up creeper with explosive arrow, and it's called Rambo, making a homing bow. So it's really easy to make, and this is well worth it. This is really, really worth it. I'll show you with. Let's go to daytime first. Let's get a bed and just sleep. Let's try and sleep anyway. Might be a few too many mobs around. Oh no, we can sleep. And I'll show you this as soon as I wake up. Ah, there we go. Oh dear gosh, what happened then? Okay, so if we fire this, and we'll fire him in the air. If you just see, you might be like, why can't I see them? That's actually because they're too busy hitting the mobs around me. So you'll see how I fire it, and it's going straight to the nearest mob. So we can fire up in the air now. Oh dear gosh, I don't know what this arrow is doing, but I'm pretty sure if a mob comes over here, so if this one gets closer, there you go. Did exactly that. It'll just ping onto it, so you can fire it up in the air, and it'll just home an arrow onto it, and you can fire them in a straight line for absolute ages, and they'll just keep going and going and going and going and going, and you can fire as many as you can. Some will just like plop out the end, but if you hold it back, they'll fire towards it really, really fast. And now this is the weapon you really want to take to the Ender Dragon, because the Ender Dragon flies around like crazy. Once you probably took out all the Endermen, if it's possible, because it will want to like lock onto the Enderman. Unless you stay up high and take out the Ender Dragon, then it could be like seriously effective. But one of the coolest things to use with this is got to be explosive arrows. Okay, so let's just give this a whirl. As you can see straight away, you fire it in the sky. Oh dear, I'm absolutely taking out this town. We've just plopped loads out there, as you can see, and just like floating pieces of TNT, but then they just look like bombing runs. So it's like go, 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 go. So you can just fire absolute loads. They'll just keep going and going and going and going. So like if you fire it on a straight line, where all the mobs are actually spawning, they'll just fly and lock on and take out any opposition in your way. And again, it's just a really, really cool mod. And if it's one you guys have seen before, you do like that. Oh, I ended up taking out my entire chest. Whoops. You can use any arrows you want, as homing arrows. It's like really cool. You could just use your bog standard arrows. And I will definitely be making one of these homing bows. Kind of be like, if you do want to take out a certain enemy and one's close, it could be a bit annoying, because you'd be like, right, I want to take out that one over there, and it ended up going to the side or something like that, because one happened to be more closer. But if you do know exactly what you're doing, or you're in a cave or something and just want to take out the enemies, or you're using this, for example, then you can do so much damage, and it's so much fun to use. This mod is honestly one of the simplest yet funnest mods I've seen in a while, and it's good fun because it doesn't like completely change and wreck your game. It makes it entertaining for you to enjoy, and you know, it's one of them things that Minecraft needs these sort of additions, and it'd be great to see if Jeb adds them. And I do say Jeb because he's like the lead developer now, I believe. But yeah, great mod overall. Risugami, if I said that right, has done a really good job with this. And if you guys want to download this, there'll be a link in the description. It's really easy to install this mod. It's simple, drag and drop and delete one folder. That's it. I think the only thing it conflicts with is texture packs. Other mods it should be absolutely fine. I've had no problems with like too many items or anything like that. So I hope you've enjoyed this video, guys. If you have and you want to see more mobs, mod spotlights and stuff like that, then I will happily do so. I'm trying to find ones that have maybe been around before but have not been like mainstreamed as much, because I know like all these crazy like shadow mods and stuff like that, which are really good at being mainstreamed, but they really are tough on your computer, and stuff like this isn't. It's like really simple, really easy, and pretty much anyone can have it, and it can make their Minecraft experience even more enjoyable. So I hope you enjoyed this video, guys, and if you have, don't forget to leave a rating. It's absolutely awesome. And if you've got any mods I should check out for next like episode I should do of this, then leave a comment in the description. A comment in the comment section, and I'll definitely get around to looking at it. And yeah, let me know what you guys think of this mod and if it should be put in the actual game. I've been Syndicate. Subscribe to see more Minecraft, and peace out. We'll be right back.